Rajiv in 1988, Modi in 2024. Beautiful islands, big politics. Top focus on 5 Live.
Prime Minister Modi's splendid pictures from the Lakshadweep Islands are going viral all across social media. But the Lakshadweep Islands hold very special significance for Prime Minister Modi because it was a holiday that one of his predecessors, Rajiv Gandhi, had taken back in 1988 that he used as a weapon during the 2019 election campaign. It's the island of politics. It's the battlefield on a beach. And I'm going to tell you that full story right here on 5 Live. Thanks for being with me. I'm Shiv. These are the headlines. NCP Neta Jitendra Awad's Lord Ram is a non-vegetarian remark sparks a big, needless showdown. BJP hits the streets in protest, files an FIR. Awad stays defiant, says it's written in the Ramayana. One more example of needless, time-wasting politics. Big buzz over whether Delhi's Chief Minister will face arrest in the Delhi Liquor Gate probe. Sources say Enforcement Directorate may issue a 4th summons. Kejriwal cries BJP vendetta, calls the summons illegal. India alliance split wide open for the umpteenth time over Bengal's seat sharing. Congress MP Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary slams Mamata Banerjee, says she doesn't want an alliance, claims Congress can fight the polls alone. Congress welcomes Jagan Mohan Reddy's sister YS Sharmila into its fold. The sister of the incumbent Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister joins right ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. Will it help the Congress in Telangana and Andhra in 2024? World's biggest sex scandal exposed. Documents linking bigwigs to sex offender Jeffrey Epstein unsealed. Former US President Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew and noted scientist Stephen Hawking feature in the documents, though not all of them are on the so-called client list. Prime Minister Modi today posted some absolutely beautiful photographs from his official visit a couple of days ago to Lakshadweep, our beautiful island territory on the Arabian Sea. The pictures, as you can see, are absolutely magnificent. They show a solitary Modi on a beautiful beach, the colors of these untouched tropical islands bursting out of every frame. The Prime Minister also tried his hand at some snorkeling, getting a chance to see the priceless coral ecosystem on which these beautiful islands sit. These pictures fill my heart for a couple of reasons. For one, as someone who's had the privilege of visiting Lakshadweep many years ago, Modi's little adventure sounds to me like a new dawn for the islands, transformed cleanly and responsibly into a tourist paradise, because the overwhelming number of Indians will never get a chance really to see Lakshadweep. Most don't even probably know how to get there. But Modi isn't the first Prime Minister to make headlines over a visit to Lakshadweep. The other, famously, was Rajiv Gandhi in the 1980s, and it was Modi who brought it up in May 2019, right before the last election, to bash the Congress party and the Gandhis. By visiting Lakshadweep now, Modi seems to be signaling a tale of two prime ministers. What Modi was referring to was a family holiday by then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi with a huge official entourage to the islands, the Lakshadweep. A story that was scooped by journalist Anita Pratap for India Today magazine in 1988. These are the pages of that magazine and the scooped photographs from that island vacation by the Gandhis. The story had created a huge splash at that time, since it described the lavish arrangements for the first family's vacation, which reportedly included a consignment of wines and liquor from the capital. I'm quoting from the report: a poultry farm that was set up with 100 chickens to feed all the guests, 40 crates of cold drinks, 300 bottles of mineral water, Amul cheese, cashew nuts, sweet lime, condiments, 20 kilograms of flour, 105 kilograms of basmati rice and fresh vegetables. Celebrity friends, including film stars of the Gandhis, were also part, apparently, of this tropical holiday, is what Anita Pratap reported in this India Today story. Well, invoking this India Today story 30 years later, Modi had drawn attention to how Indian Navy aircraft carrier INS Virat had also been used to ferry family members to the vacation spot in the Lakshadweep and deliver vacation supplies to the country's first family, something that was probably par for the course in the easygoing 80s, but unthinkable in an age of political propriety. In May 2019, when the Prime Minister had attacked the Gandhis, saying that they used INS Virat to ferry them to the islands, to ferry drinks and dinner to the islands for their little vacation, the Congress was justifiably outraged and said the story simply wasn't true. Well, the attack on the Gandhis 5 years ago for their holiday in Lakshadweep was also just weeks, like I said, before the 2019 election. If there's one thing Modi knows, it's not just the power of pictures, but the power of narratives and things coming full circle. That while the first family of the Congress party saw Lakshadweep as nothing more than a place to holiday and relax and chill, even while reportedly using state machinery, perhaps even allegedly INS Virat, an aircraft carrier, Modi likes to project himself as a solitary force, focused on helping the island and introducing Indians to these far-flung territories. The two images couldn't be more divergent, they couldn't be more different, the two narratives couldn't be more differently powerful. And that is what the Prime Minister wants young India to really think about. Viewer, I'm going to level with you, I'm going to be really honest with you, that the politics over the Ram Mandir has reached the kind of level where the common Indian on the street is probably completely fed up. The latest in this needless and non-stop retinue of politics is Jitendra Ahwad, a leader of the Sharad Pawar faction of the NCP, who's just decided to set the cat among the pigeons by saying that Lord Ram was a non-vegetarian and a meat eater. This is the latest controversy, as you can imagine, that's making the headlines. It's really embarrassing, and I will admit this myself. The NCP leader described Lord Ram as a non-vegetarian, Bahujan, only to apologize later. Take a look at this report. It's unbelievable, but it's true.
The stage is set for the opening of the magnificent temple for Ram Lalla just months ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. And the opposition is repeatedly getting caught in the Mandir wave spearheaded by the BJP. The latest to quote controversy is the Nationalist Congress Party leader and former Maharashtra Minister Jitendra Ahwad. The NCP leader described Lord Ram as a non-vegetarian Bahujan, only to apologize later.
आणि त्याच्यावरती मी एवढंच बोलेन.
But Ahwad insists he was only quoting what is mentioned in the Ramayana.
खाते क्या थे राजा और राम क्षत्रिय था तो क्षत्रिय का खाना ही मांसाहारी होता है
की आजकाल अभ्यासाला महत्व नाही तर भावनांना महत्व आहे आणि त्याच्यावरती मी एवढंच बोलेन की जर माझ्या कालच्या वक्तव्यामुळे कोणाच्या भावना दुखवल्या गेल्या असतील तर मी त्याबद्दल खेद व्यक्त करतो.
Ahwad's remarks invited sharp criticism from the BJP. Party leader Ram Kadam filed a police complaint against Ahwad for making objectionable remarks against Lord Ram.
The kind of derogatory remarks passed by him about Lord Rama, it is not acceptable to anyone. He hurt our sentiments, and we are now demanding police that the police should arrest him. They should file FIR against him, and he has been doing it constantly, just for appeasement politics.
The chief priest at the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi temple in Ayodhya, Acharya Satyendra Das, waded into the controversy, saying Lord Ram ate fruits and not meat.
कभी भी किसी शास्त्र में ऐसा नहीं लिखा है कि भगवान जब वनवास गए थे तो मांसाहारी थे, और सभी जगह लिखा है कंदमूल फल खाते थे। वो 14 वर्ष तक जो वनवास में रहे, वहाँ सभी प्रकार के जो कंदमूल और फल मिलते थे वही खाते थे, शाकाहारी थे।
The controversy over Avad's statement comes even as Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday, speaking in Kerala, accused the India bloc of insulting religious sentiments.
इंडी गठबंधन हमारी आस्था पर चोट करता है। इन्होंने मंदिरों को, हमारे त्योहारों को भी लूट का माध्यम बना दिया है।
The BJP has chalked out a nationwide plan to celebrate the opening of the Ram temple in Ayodhya. While the BJP attempts to ride the Mandir wave, the opposition so far has been unable to find an effective election strategy to counter that. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, you'd think that the opposition parties, the political parties, political leaders would not allow the BJP to enjoy the ammunition of all the divisions and the silly politics being played over the Ram Mandir, that it would somehow be a moment of at least one level of unity among all parties. But no, of course not. All of the parties have walked right into the BJP's trap. Just look at this. Ram Mandir is, mental slavery, says an RJD, Lalu Prasad poster in Bihar. BJP planning Godhra-like carnage using Ayodhya, says the Congress's BK Hari Prasad in Karnataka. Ram was a meat eater, says Jitendra Awad, who is an NCP leader in Maharashtra. Modi's undue focus on Ram Mandir, says Sam Pitroda, who's the Congress overseas chief, very much has the kind of effect like Manishankar Iyer. Siddaramaiah is our Ram, no need for Ayodhya, says Holal Kere Anjaneya, who's a Congress leader in Karnataka. BJP has kidnapped Lord Ram, says Sanjay Raut, who is of the Uddhav Sena. Just a small sampling of the things that people have felt the need to say for God knows what reason, but it has only sort of backfired on them. Vidya joins me live from Shirdi in Maharashtra. Vidya, it's incredible how just a few words can result in protests, threats of violence, FIRs being lodged, the kind of needless, useless politics that we are seeing on the road to Ayodhya is actually quite mind-boggling. But it seems like, the words used by Jitendra Awad, I frankly don't know what the big deal is, but I don't know anything, obviously. But the BJP is furious and they want to take action against him.
Well, and on the other hand, Jitendra Awad is really not buckling down either. He says that as there are people who are feeling hurt, so he is apologizing right now. But he claims that he has research, like there are proof from Ramayana and interpretations of Ramayana where the Ram was described as a flesh eater, a mutton eater. So certainly, according to him, he has proof. He did not speak out of context because there were documents he had, and only after reading everything that he had made such a suggestion. But certainly, on the other hand, BJP has been demanding. There are leaders like Ram Kadam in Mumbai who have demanded that on 22nd, when the inauguration is held, liquor ban should be held. Across India, people should not be allowed to eat non-veg. So obviously, from both ends, there is an extremity that can be seen, and probably it is because of BJP's reaction as well that Awad mentioned this during his speech, which really backfired.
Okay, Vidya, thanks very much for that. The FIR has been lodged, if you can believe it. So, given our law and order and judicial machinery is already overloaded with useless cases, here's another one to join that long list. Well, meanwhile, the showdown over the arrest of a car sevak in Karnataka 31 years after the riots that followed the Babri Masjid demolition refuses to die down. The BJP staged protest across the state, that is Karnataka, expressing anger over the arrest of Shrikant Pujari, a self-proclaimed car sevak, over a 31-year-old case related to the Ram Temple agitation. The protest saw the detention of senior BJP functionaries in Congress-ruled Karnataka, including BJP leader Sunil Kumar, who was detained this morning. Well, as the BJP ups the ante, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has put out a detailed post on social media highlighting multiple charges against Shrikant Pujari, calling him a fake Ram devotee and a history sheeter with multiple cases against him. Well, fresh on the heels of Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's son Yatindra, Siddaramaiah equated India as becoming a Hindu Rashtra to being like Afghanistan and Pakistan. But the BJP, as you can imagine in this mood and atmosphere, has been unrelenting. In an attack, C.T. Ravi claims that if there is no Hindu population, then India will become like Pakistan and Afghanistan. The BJP has decided to plan a mega agitation on January the 9th, that's Monday, where all Karnataka leaders will touch down in Hubballi to protest and gherav the commissioner's office.
ಆದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಆ ಜಾತ್ಯತೀತ ತತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯ ಅಪಾಯ ಈಗಿನ ಆಡಳಿತ ಪಕ್ಷದವರಾದಂತಹ ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪಕ್ಷದ ಮಾತೃ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಾದಂತಹ RSS ಅವರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಉಂಟಾಗಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಮತ್ತೆ ದೇಶನ ಹಿಂದೂ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೊರಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಕೂಡ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಅಫ್ಘಾನಿಸ್ತಾನಗಳ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ಪಕ್ಷ धर्मद हेसರಲ್ಲಿ राजकीय ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ
राम मंदिर आंदोलन में कर सेवक करके गए थे, इनको सब अंदर डालने का कोशिश कर रहा है, ये हम बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे. कांग्रेस पार्टी को उत्तर देना चाहिए. आपको इतना जलसी क्यों हो गया? आप क्यों ऐसे कर रहे हैं कि राम मंदिर उद्घाटन कर रहे हैं? आपको इसका तकलीफ क्या हो रहा है? क्यों राम मंदिर आंदोलन में भाग लिए हुए थे ऐसे लोगों को आप तकलीफ दे रहे हैं? ये मेरा प्रश्न सिद्धरामैया और कांग्रेस पार्टी को है.
हिंदू राष्ट्र का घोषण किया तो भारत भी अफगानिस्तान के जैसे पाकिस्तान के जैसा होगा, ऐसा उनका स्टेटमेंट. उनको बताना चाहता हूं, हिंदू कब कमजोर होता है, हिंदू जनसंख्या कब कम होता है, उस दिन भारत भी नहीं बचेगा, संविधान भी नहीं बचेगा, लोकतंत्र भी नहीं बचेगा. उस दिन भारत अफगानिस्तान के जैसे पाकिस्तान के जैसे हो जाएगा.
And India Today's Sagai Raj joins me live from Hubballi, which has remained tense ever since the arrest of Shrikant Pujari. What's the current situation, Sagai? Many BJP leaders have been detained, and now it appears that come January the 9th, things are going to get even bigger with all big Karnataka BJP leaders descending on Hubballi to make this an even bigger issue.
Absolutely. The BJP leaders have already warned, and yesterday there was a huge protest at Hubballi town police station where BJP top leaders tried to get out the police station, and they also tried to give a memorandum to the commissioner of police Hubballi demanding the suspension of the police inspector of that particular police station. They feel that there is a witch hunt against Shrikant Pujari, who was being arrested, and what we also get to learn is that he was not absconding as the government as well as the police claimed, because he was auto rickshaw driver, he was constructing his house, but still he was arrested for a 31 years old case according to BJP workers. But on the other side, the Congress claimed that there were pending cases against many of them, not only him. There were close to 36 people who have been arrested, and Shrikant Pujari doesn't have one single case of that riot, but also 16 other cases against him. And the battle continues in the state of Karnataka. Shiv, remember, there are lot of motor mouth in both the parties, irrespective whether it is BJP or Congress. Both of them are serving in the plate to the opposition party, Congress to BJP, BJP to Congress. And the politics continues ahead of Ram Mandir opening ceremony in the state of Karnataka.
Okay, Sagai, thanks very much for that. And we'll keep a track of how things are escalating politically down there in Hubballi. Remember, the politics is over what's happening with the Ram Mandir, and now we're going to get you coverage on that. Well, with a wave of zeal blanketing India over the inauguration of the Ram Temple in the holy city of Ayodhya, now just days away, invitation cards for the Pran Pratishtha or consecration ceremony have finally been unveiled. The prestigious invitation for the inauguration bears the names of key dignitaries. Here are all the details you may have missed.
The call to witness history has arrived. Prepare to be part of a sacred ceremony that unfolds after nearly 5 centuries. Immerse yourself in the elegance of classic Hindi. Golden letters elegantly etched on a cherry background, adorned with a gilded border. The prestigious invitation for the inauguration bears the names of key dignitaries. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat, Uttar Pradesh Governor Anandiben Patel, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, and Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra, a head Mahant Nitya Gopal Das.
देखिए, सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि हम लोग प्रारंभ से कहे हैं कि राम सबके हैं। हमारा काम है कि एक भी परिवार छूटे नहीं। इस प्रसन्नता के माहौल में कोई ये न कहे कि इतना बड़ा देश में उत्सव हुआ, मैं छूट गया।
Sankalp, symbolizing unwavering resolve. This booklet within the invitation pays homage to the relentless struggles of countless souls who played a part in liberating the Ram Janmabhoomi from 1528 to 1984. A convergence of history, faith, and dedication. The January 22nd consecration marks a significant moment in time. Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, ahead of the consecration ceremony of the upcoming Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, demand for wooden models and replicas of the Mandir, as you can imagine, have simply gone through the proverbial roof. Well, not just such models, but Ram Temple pens, key rings, LED Rama posters, all in high demand. This is Lord Ram merch that's exploding. Take a look.
Ayodhya in its full glory. The town is brimming with excitement ahead of Ram Lala's Pran Pratishtha on January 22nd. Among visitors and locals alike, wooden replicas of the Grand Mandir are a big hit. Shopkeepers say they are selling up to 100 models of the temple every day.
वुडन टेम्पल है, ठीक है भाई। ये जैसे लकड़ी में बना हुआ है, तो इस समय ये राम मंदिर जैसे जो बन रहा है सेम वही पीस है, ठीक है भाई। क्योंकि इसमें इस समय जो श्रद्धालु लोग हैं तो इसे लेके जाते हैं। वो श्रद्धालु कोई भी होता है तुरंत मतलब कि अपने लिए भगवान के लिए तुरंत लेके जाते हैं।
इस मॉडल के कितने पीस आपके बिकते होंगे दिन भर में?
50 पीस
बिक जाते हैं।
कभी कभी तो 100 पीस बिक जाते हैं।
कभी जैसे मंगल वगैरह को ज्यादा
मंगलवार क्योंकि भगवान जी का दिन है हनुमान जी का तो मंगलवार को 100-150 पीस तक। हाँ।
In addition to these temple models, pens and key rings bearing Lord Ram's name are flying off the shelves.
Not just about this particular model, the shopkeepers are also selling various items related to Lord Sri Ram. This type of tattoos, stickers, which could be pasted outside the doors of your homes or your puja stalls, and these Ram Darbars and these keyrings. Tell me something about these keyrings. कितना आपका ये दिखाइए जरा, क्या किस तरह का पेन है और कैसे किए?
ये स्कूली बच्चे हैं, ज्यादा लेके जाते हैं भाई मेरे यहाँ से। और ये हो गया पेन आपका राम मंदिर का। स्कूली चिल्ड्रन जितने होते हैं सब ज्यादा लेके जाते हैं। ये सब पेन हो गया। दोनों तरफ देखिए राम भगवान की मूर्ति है, मंदिर है, पूरा जय श्री राम का पेन है ये।
The rising demand for mementos has generated employment for artisans. They are hoping for a bonanza once the temple opens for public. With Samarth Shivastav in Ayodhya, Bureau Report, India Today.
And obviously, Sri Ram Nagari Ayodhya has gotten a huge makeover. All shops have transformed into this large, unending saffron-hued canvas. Shops, markets brimming with color and celebration near the Ram Mandir. Here's what our team is seeing on the ground.
The marketplace gets a uniform appearance. Shopkeepers have a reason to be happy.
जो दुकानें मैं देख रहा हूँ, एक ही रंग की मकान, एक ही रंग के, इससे कितना फर्क पा रहे हैं?
बहुत अच्छा फर्क है। योगी जी, मोदी जी के आने से अयोध्या में बहुत बदलाव हुआ। अयोध्या का मंदिर निर्माण के साथ साथ पूरा अयोध्या का विकास।
प्राण प्रतिष्ठान?
हाँ, प्राण प्रतिष्ठा है 22 तारीख को।
खुशी है?
बहुत खुशी है।
पेंट करवा रहे हैं, बोर्ड लगवा रहे हैं, वो सब सरकार की तरफ से हो रहा है।
Streets of Ayodhya awash with saffron flags and clothing.
यहाँ देखिए आप तमाम भगवा रंग के झंडे आपको मिलेंगे। ये देख सकते हैं आप, जय श्री राम। यहाँ प्रभु राम की तस्वीर बनी है, बजरंग बली यहाँ बने हुए हैं। ये बहुत ही चर्चित टैटू हनुमान जी का है, ये देखिए बना हुआ है। राम जी की टी शर्ट्स भी आपको मैं दिखा रहा हूँ, ये देखिए यहाँ पे। तो ये जो टी शर्ट्स हैं, मानिए कि आप जब आते होंगे वृंदावन वगैरह तो आपको इस तरह की दुकानें मिलती होंगी, लेकिन अयोध्या में ये दुकानें मिसिंग थी। और अब यहाँ पर ये दुकानें भी हैं जहाँ अगर आप अयोध्या आए हैं, आपको तस्वीरें क्लिक करानी है तो आप इस तरह की टी शर्ट्स लेकर, शर्ट्स लेकर तस्वीरें क्लिक करा सकते हैं।
And it's not just saffron dominating the scene. Shops selling Hare Ram, Hare Krishna shirts, once exclusive to Vrindavan, now making their mark in Ayodhya. Now let's shift our focus to the embellishments being readied for the Grand Ram Temple in Ayodhya, some 800 kilometers away. A riot of colors, courtesy of bougainvillea flowers from the heart of Madhya Pradesh, set to adorn the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya.
अयोध्या की जो सर्वेक्षण टीम है, उन्होंने आजकल इंटरनेट का ज़माना है, उस पर पूरा चेक किया ऑल इंडिया की नर्सरी, तो उनने पाया कि 5 स्टार जो मिला है नर्सरी ने सरकार को, कुछ ना कुछ खासियत होगी। तो उनने कांटेक्ट किया अयोध्या से, फ़ोन पे कांटेक्ट करने के बाद पूरा यहाँ का पता वगैरह लेने के बाद 2 महीने पहले अयोध्या से पूरी टीम आई थी, सर्वेक्षण टीम, जो पूरी 2-3 दिन यहाँ रुकी थी। पूरा उनने यहाँ का सर्वेक्षण किया, संतुष्ट हुए। इसके बाद वो अयोध्या चले गए वापस। फिर वहाँ से उनने ओपन टेंडर किए। ओपन टेंडर में भारतीय बड़ी बड़ी मतलब जो एजेंसियां थी 5-6 एजेंसियों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया, तो उसमें खुश नसीबी है नर्सरी निसर्गा की जो हमें वो टेंडर मिल गया।
The Nisarg nursery in Bhopal has received a massive order of 50,000 plants, with 35,000 being bougainvillea.
अब प्रभु राम में उनकी आस्था है, विश्वास है, और आगे चल के जब हमारे पौधे वहाँ लहलाएंगे, अयोध्या जाएंगे, तो अपार खुशी मिलेगी।
With the Pran Pratishtha ceremony just around the corner, Ayodhya is preparing itself for an influx of over 1 lakh devotees. With Ravishpal Singh in Bhopal and Samarth Srivastav in Ayodhya, Bureau Report, India Today.
And coming up after this very short break, easily one of the most heartwarming stories of the year so far. A baby elephant with its mother in Tamil Nadu has been reunited with her herd, and that picture is breaking the internet. That's next.
Today TV dominates 2023. A year of non-stop news breaks.
They have claimed that they have 40 MLAs on their side.
You just heard those sounds of the blast.
Leading from the front in a world at war.
India Today reports from the front lines at the Gaza border.
Uninterrupted setting of national agenda. Insight, credibility, and unmatched perspective. Maximum experience equals maximum viewership. India's maximum channel.
इस मामले में गुरुग्राम पुलिस ने 3 लोगों को गिरफ्तार किया है, जिसमें अभिजीत, प्रकाश और इंद्राश है। लेकिन सबसे बड़ा सवाल यही है कि दिव्या की लाश कहां है। दिव्या की लाश की तलाशी के लिए हरियाणा, पंजाब में लगातार जो गुरुग्राम पुलिस है वो आरोपियों के साथ तलाशी अभियान चला रही है। दिव्या पहूजा पहले भी पुलिस के फाइलों में दर्ज है उसका नाम, क्योंकि साल 2016 में मुंबई में जब संदीप एक कुख्यात गैंगस्टर था गुरुग्राम का, उसका इनकाउंटर हुआ था, उस दौरान मुंबई के होटल में दिव्या पहूजा भी थी। तो ऐसे में सवाल ये उठता है कि क्या साल 2000 में जो कुख्यात गैंगस्टर संदीप का एनकाउंटर हुआ था, कहीं उसका बदला लेने के लिए दिव्या की हत्या तो नहीं की गई है। इन तमाम एंगल पर जो पुलिस है वो अपनी छानबीन, अपनी जांच कर रही है। गुरुग्राम से नीरज अवस्थी के साथ अरविंद ओझा।
उनके परिवार वालों ने बताया कि लड़की किसी अभिजीत नाम के, जो कि सिटी पॉइंट होटल गुड़गांव का मालिक है, उनके साथ गई थी और अब उनका मोबाइल स्विच ऑफ आ रहा है। जो पुलिस ने सिटी पॉइंट होटल में जाकर के सीसीटीवी फुटेज को खंगाला तो अपराध की होने की पुष्टि होने पर अभियोग अंकित किया गया है और आगे अभी इन्वेस्टिगेशन की जा रही है, जिसमें क्राइम टीम भी इसमें हर पहलू पे बारीकी से अनुसंधान कर रही है।
आज हम बीजेपी का मुकाबला क्यों कर पा रहे हैं? क्योंकि हमने कोई भ्रष्टाचार नहीं किया। अगर हमने जरा सा भी गलत काम किया होता तो दूसरे भ्रष्टाचारी नेताओं की तरह आज भी हम बीजेपी में शामिल हो चुके हैं, तो होते आज तक। इस तरह देश के ईमानदार नेताओं को जेल में डाल के और भ्रष्टाचारियों को अपनी पार्टी में शामिल करवा के ऐसे तो देश आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता। ये क्या चल रहा है? ये जो कुछ भी चल रहा है बहुत खतरनाक है। ये हमारे जनतंत्र के लिए बहुत गलत है। इसे रोकना होगा। मैं हमेशा देश के लिए लड़ा हूं। मेरा तन मन धन देश के लिए है। मेरी एक एक सांस देश के लिए है। मेरी खून की एक एक बूंद देश के लिए है। मेरे शरीर का एक एक कतरा देश के लिए समर्पित है। हमें मिलकर देश को बचाना है। मैं पूरी जी जान से इनके खिलाफ लड़ रहा हूं। आपका साथ चाहिए।
Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis boasted about witnessing Babri demolition and mocked Uddhav Thackeray for his no-show. BJP's Ishwarappa threatened to raze all mosques built after destroying temples. Amid the Mandir slugfest, a massive shrine war erupted in Maharashtra, with Chief Minister Eknath Shinde promising to liberate the Haji Malang Dargah near Mumbai, which is believed to be built on a temple, prompting an attack from AIMIM's Owaisi. Will dirty politics mar the biggest faith event of the year? Bureau Report, India Today.
Air quality today. In Delhi, 418. In Mumbai, 130. In Kolkata, 198. In Bangalore, 73. In Chennai, 210. In Hyderabad, 120.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Viewer, I don't think there's anyone who will disagree with me when I say that this has been perhaps the most adorable picture one has ever seen. This is a picture from the Annamalai Tiger Reserve in Tamil Nadu. And this is a picture that's broken the internet. It's been shared by millions. of a baby elephant being lovingly cuddled and cradled fast asleep by its mother. This heartwarming picture is the climax of a story that could have gone entirely another way. This little baby elephant was separated from its mother in Tamil Nadu's Annamalai Tiger Reserve a few days ago, and it has left the internet very, very emotional, as it has done me, and it will certainly do you as well if you haven't seen it so far. This little calf was found searching for its mother when a field team spotted her in the wilderness in that reserve. These are pictures from that search operation. The story, however, like you just saw, had a very, very happy ending, as the little baby elephant was reunited with its mother thanks to the diligent efforts of Tamil Nadu Forest Department officials. The reunion effort has left everyone absolutely gushing, because this is the image that comes at the end of the story. That little elephant reunited with its mother and getting a quick nap in the safe arms of the big adult elephant before carrying on with its journey. It's a story with a happy ending, and it's a story that everyone is speaking about, because it gives you a rare glimpse of how concerted efforts by a few brave people in the wilderness, in our beautiful verdant forests in southern India, can make a difference to an animal's life. Joining me live now is Supriya Sahu. She's the additional chief secretary in the Tamil Nadu government. She is in charge of environment, climate change and forests in the government of Tamil Nadu. And she's the one who actually publicized that beautiful picture. Ms. Sahu, welcome. Thank you very much. Incredible. This picture is, it's difficult to describe in words, because I think it invokes the same emotion in everyone. People have been moved to tears. I've seen people reacting to this and kind of breaking down, because it is such an incredibly moving image. I want you to tell us the story of this, because this little elephant has had a happy ending.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Shiv. And as you rightly said, that some brave people, that is the word which was used by you. And I think I totally agree with you, because this was a task which was not easy. It is a task which actually involved a lot of danger. And, people had to, because this was a large herd, people saw, as you can see in the video. So it's a team of the anti-poaching watchers, and the good thing is that these are mostly the local people, the tribal community people, led by the forest department people who are actually involved in this entire operation. So on 29th, as you asked me to describe, on 29th, as the year was ending, we had this, baby elephant roaming around, and that was, information was given to us by few people in the local area. And immediately the team got into action. We got into, but the important thing is that we use technology, because these kind of rescue operations are actually not that easy. So the team immediately thought of using drones so that they could actually locate the herd. And the drone search revealed that the herd was around 3 kilometers in that area. And that is when the team was very confident. They knew that the baby elephant was very, very agile. And you could see that the team is really struggling to keep pace. So the elephant was kind of moving very fast. But with the help of the drone technology, they were able to find the herd and unite the baby.
And you're telling us, Ms. Sahu, that even now the mother and baby and the herd are being monitored, because now all that we have, we the public that's away from Annamalai, only have this picture to look at right now. But your teams, the people you're working with on the ground, have their eyes on mother and baby to make sure that everything's going well?
Yes, and you will be surprised to know, Shiv, that actually the teams in the ground and people who are involved in from the forest department and the local community, you will be surprised to know that all the herds they are known to the forest department, because it is one of the very important conservation strategies to keep a track. to find out. So, you know, they have different herds. They also know the location of the herd. They know the composition of the herd. So it is not something that the team does not know. And that is why it is very appreciable that because of the strategy that they have been following, the conservation strategy, that they know about each of these herds, they maintain the database, they have the tracking methodologies, and they use the technology that they have been able to find. And as you said that yes, the team is still keeping a watch. We know exactly the location of the herd, but we definitely don't reveal it because for obvious reasons, you know, the safety of the herd.
And it's great to see the use of drones, Ms. Sahu. You know, has that proven to be a game changer? I can imagine that the use of drones, you know, across the Annamalai Tiger Reserve and elsewhere must be very, very useful for your teams to keep track.
You are absolutely right, and it is drones are extremely useful. In fact, we have a corporation in Tamil Nadu set up exclusively for use of drones. It's called as the Tamil Nadu Drone Corporation. So we use the drone technology very frequently. But I would like to mention here that we have moved even forward. Not only drones, we are also using the artificial intelligence as well as machine learning. So there is one region in Coimbatore, it is called as Madhukarai, where you have a railway track, you know, which passes through thick forest areas. And in the past, we have had several tragic you know, accidents where elephants have met with trains, speeding trains, and have died. So in order to prevent that, the government is also using artificial intelligence and machine learning, apart from giving advanced training to our local staff. Yes, Shiv.
It's incredible to hear about this, Ms. Sahu, and I thank you for joining me on this. I did want to, you know, get a little deeper into this picture because whenever we interact with you, we learn a little bit more. The people behind the image, the teams behind, you know, the kind of selfless work that's going on to rescue and reunite these beautiful, beautiful animals that mean so much to us. And you know, the power of an image is really so apparent in this. This may be just another picture of an elephant and her baby, but it has meant so much to so many people. It's given people hope. It's improved people's lives. It's made people more hopeful about the future. And I think it's something that reminds all of us about what a beautiful land we really live in, and we need to do everything we possibly can to save it. So Supriya Sahu and your team, we salute you and thank you so much for your time here on India Today. Thank you, ma'am. Well, that was the baby elephant and that adorable picture that's continuing to break the internet. On the other side of this show, we're going to get you another story, but something that's completely different. It's the world's biggest sex scandal that has new information trickling out, new documents that have come out, more names that have dropped out. It's just gotten more and more worse. We'll tell you about it next. A crucial figure in uniting feuding opposition parties onto a common platform. A grassroots leader fluent in Hindi, the Chief Minister of Bihar. An advocate for marginalized communities, and now the head of the Janata Dal United. Following the BJP's resounding victory in the Hindi heartland this year, the opposition alliance appears to have chosen an official convener from the same region. According to alliance insiders, the Bihar Chief Minister is likely to assume the role within the coalition.
नीतीश कुमार जी बहुत सीनियर नेता है, मुख्यमंत्री तो छोड़ दीजिए बिहार के हैं, और हम सबको एक साथ लाने में उनका योगदान बड़ा है. तो अगर सहमति होती है तो मुझे लगता है कि उद्धव ठाकरे जी की तरफ से कोई ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं होगा.
The India alliance is set to convene online this week to formalize the decision. Sources say the Congress has already engaged in discussions with Nitish Kumar and Lalu Yadav. Other coalition partners have also been consulted.
यद्यपि नीतीश कुमार जी का लंबा अनुभव है, उन्होंने ही इंडिया गठबंधन की एनडीए से अलग होने के बाद शुरुआत की थी। उन्होंने ही गैर कांग्रेसी दलों को कांग्रेस के साथ बैठाने में पटना में सफलता प्राप्त की थी। अगर उनको कन्वीनर बनाया जाता है तो ये संगठन के लिए बहुत लाभकारी हो।
With the BJP seemingly holding a significant psychological advantage after its triumph in the Hindi heartland and the conclusion of its decades-old Ram Temple campaign, the India Alliance is making last-minute efforts to revamp its leadership ahead of the Lok Sabha election. Bureau Report, India Today.